air.
Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanick.
Welcome to the Dawg Den. It is another night of Wahpeton Huskies basketball. Tonight, they are welcoming the Oak Grove Grovers, a good old Division A North Dakota basketball matchup. Gotta love the three-class system, parity, night in and night out, truly a dogfight. And no better place to have it than right here at the newly remodeled Dawg Den. Beautiful floor and two talented teams here trying to kind of get a leg up on the second half of the season. Maybe hasn't started the way they want it, but there's a lot of basketball left to be played. I'm Robert Wanick here at the Voice of the Valley. We were supposed to be over in Breckenridge tonight. Cowboys playing Long Prairie Gray Eagle. A little bit of sickness going around that Long Prairie team. They couldn't make the trip tonight. About half the team was sent home today, I heard. So that game, that got scrapped, and here I am over here at Wahpeton High School. Had the privilege of officiating the freshman game, so I'm already in-house. Glad we can bring you a broadcast here on KBMW. We're also streaming this live on KBMW News Live YouTube. We're going to take a quick break, get things together. We're going to be a little bit light-handed here on the graphics in the pregame show because we didn't make any, didn't expect to have a broadcaster here in Wahpeton tonight. But again, very happy we can bring you a pivotal Division A game, which might end up having seeding implications for the playoffs. After we take our first break here on the Red River Grain pregame show, I'm going to come back with records for both teams. We'll let you know who they've played and how those games have went so far in 2024 and early 2025. This is Husky Hoops on AM 1450 KBMW and KBMW News Live YouTube.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.ca.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Welcome back to the Voice of the Valley. Robert Wanick here at Husky High. Ready for Wahpeton boys to take on the Oak Grove Grovers. About 7 minutes until the national anthem. JV game went Wahpeton's way 70-54. Some strong play inside from Alex Cummings, a player that's, no pun intended, coming along quite well this season. Might see him a little bit here in the varsity game and could be an X factor in the post down the stretch for a team that often plays 5 guards and no forwards. Let's take a look at the Oak Grove roster. One player I want to point out in case we see him in the varsity game, and if we don't see him this year, we're going to see him in the future. Number 13, Pierce Thompson. Sophomore, 6'3". I don't know what the rim did to him in the JV game, but he was punishing it, just throwing down dunks, and that kid's got some bounce. Very fun to watch, so shout out to Pierce Thompson, the Oak Grove sophomore. That kid is bouncy, and he's going to be fun to watch from just a pure athleticism standpoint. If not tonight in the varsity game, definitely in the years to come. So let's take a look at these two teams tonight. We don't have a Otter Tail Power Company power poll again because we were supposed to be in Breckenridge for their game, which has been postponed. But we will look at the schedules of both of these squads tonight, starting off with Oak Grove. They started the season at Four Winds, Minnewacan, always a tough place to play. They lost that one 77-69 to the Indians. And then they played against Perm, who's really figured it out. Class 2A, Hardo Lakes, Minnesota School, 88-59 thumping at the Cobber Classic, hosted at Concordia College. They also played West Central area, another solid team. That's a top Section 6A, home of the Breckenridge Cowboys. West Central area pulled that one out 66-40. And then they got their first win of the season to move to 1-3 when they beat Underwood, another Section 6A team, 86-83. So a shootout there against the Underwood Rockets. And then they beat Central Cass, a team that came in here and beat Wahpeton. So there's one common opponent. They beat Central Cass 81-76, so back-to-back 80-point outputs December 28th and January 2nd for the Grovers to improve to 2-3. Then they lost to Northern Cass 65-58 on the Grovers' home floor. And then they faced number 1 Kindred, who is yet to be handed a setback, 62-28. Kindred, a team that's not scoring a ton of points, but they're just in control of every game. And so long, so good at playing defense, 62-28. And then they lost to Hawley. So just a ton of Minnesota teams on this Oak Grove schedule. Hawley, who started the season off 0-8, got their first win across the river in Breckenridge. They have won 2 of their last 3. They beat Oak Grove 77-64. That game was 3 days ago. Taking a look at the Huskies schedule in this portion of your Otter Tail Power Company schedule. As we get that pulled up for you. Started off here against Thompson, a very good game against the Tommies. Entered the fourth quarter down by 1. Thompson won 67-59. Got their first win at Four Winds, Minnewacan, an 8-point victory over the Indians. Then they went to Hillsboro Central Valley and dominated the Burros 65-42. Burros will also come here for a game this year. We'll have that. Then they traveled to Lisbon and beat the Broncos, withstood an 8-point comeback in the fourth quarter from Jordan Bittner and the Broncos to win 57-54 as the three-pointer was no good at the final horn. And then they lost to Central Cass here, a game the other night, 60-57, a heartbreaker. Wahpeton trailed by 2 points, 3 seconds left coming out of a timeout. All chaos broke loose. They didn't account for a guy down low, ended up intentionally fouling him. Long story short, shot themselves in the foot and lost by 3. And then, of course, they ran into the buzzsaw that is number 1 Kindred, 57-42 on January 9th here. So they are coming off 2 losses, the Wahpeton Huskies. That Kindred game, pretty good for Wahpeton. They got a ton of looks that certainly could have dropped. They just didn't get them to fall. It was just tough keeping that Kindred team off the glass. Second chance opportunities, especially Brooks Bacco, who ran the point guard at 6'4", had 2 dunks and a ton of offensive rebounds. Kindred wins that one by 15. So Wahpeton enters tonight's game with a 3-3 record, hoping to get back above 500. Their final game of the week before they tip off this weekend at 7:30, campus of NDSCS, the annual border battle against the Twin Town rival Cowboys. And the Oak Grove Grovers, they are entering this game 6 losses, 2 wins. So 2-6, they got a hole to dig out of, but like I said, they've done all right this year. Central Cass beat them by 5, put up 86 in a win against Underwood. And look at the strength of schedule. Perm, West Central area, Hawley. These are traditionally excellent Minnesota programs. They've also played Kindred in both of the Cass schools so far, so it hasn't been easy sledding. They're hoping tonight's a spot to get right. Then they'll play Valley City and Hillsboro and Lisbon, maybe circling a couple games they think they can win on the calendar. About 2 minutes till the national anthem. We'll take a break here on AM 1450 KBMW. Breckenridge basketball tonight, that's postponed. We're going to get Huskies versus Oak Grove at the Voice of the Valley. Streaming live on KBMW News Live, part of the i3G Sports Network.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
Welcome back to the Dawg Den. Another night of boys basketball here in North Dakota Division A. It's the Wahpeton Huskies, the Oak Grove Grovers. They're going to start off with the starting lineups of the visiting Grovers, presented by Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Streaming this game on KBMW News Live YouTube. At a guard, a sophomore, number 1, Kai Zabel. He's 5'11". Number 10, Jack Dietz at a forward spot, a 6'3" senior. 5'9" sophomore, number 20, Aiden Saunders at another guard. Saunders a sophomore, so 2 sophomores in the starting lineup. We got a senior in here, number 22, Carter Wendelbo, 6' senior. And a 6' junior, Noah Meininger. He's going to round out the starting lineup at forward. So not a whole lot of height here for the Grovers. A couple sophomores in here. A must-win game for both teams, really. Wahpeton 3-3. They are on the outside looking in of being one of those top 5 teams in Class A, but they want to show that they're not that far outside of that conversation. And the Grovers at 2-6, they need one in a big way here to stay in the playoff picture. They're going to announce the young basketball players like they do every single game here. Super exciting for them as they run out on your camera here, KBMW News Live YouTube, and get an introduction, a handshake at the end of the handshake line from the Huskies, Jamison Cook. So tell a friend. You can listen to this game on AM 1450, but you can watch it on KBMW News Live YouTube and 1080 HD. We are live right now. Go ahead and give us a subscribe if you haven't. We're close to 500, and we're really just booming lately, trying to get things going, cooking over there at KBMW News Live, and also over on our Facebook, kbmwnews.com. That's home for all of our highlights, including plays of the week, which we'll take some highlights from this broadcast, put them together with some background music, and have an episode of that up before the weekend. Starting for the Huskies, number 5, Jackson DeVries, a 6'2 senior forward. Braden Steffens, a 6'1 junior guard. Trayton Mauk, a 5'11 senior guard, number 11. Bjorn Kubla, also known as QB1, he'll wear number 12. He is a senior guard at 6'3. And Jack Gilbertson, young man on deck here for this Huskies team. He'll wear number 14, a 6-foot freshman. We're about ready for our tip-off here. That concludes your Red River Grain pregame show. Tip-off is presented by NDSCS, the science of learning by doing. Looks like tipping off for the Grovers. We'll have Noah Meidinger, 6-foot junior, and Braden Steffens, Trayton Mauk, a 5'10 senior. So 5'10 and 6 foot, don't see that very often. Presented by NDSCS. And here we go. And it's Meininger who wins the tip. Grovers control into the front court. Looking to go inside right away. Back down, nice move over the top. Good touch as well. That one was Meininger. Finishes inside 2-0 Grovers. Steffens with the ball. Gets it across the timeline. Splits a double team. Gives it up to Trayton Mauk. Nice little shovel pass to the right side to Jackson DeVries. Over to Gilbertson, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Oh, it's going to be tipped, excuse me. So the ball will stay with the Huskies. 20 on the shot clock. Nice move by Meidinger to start the ball game inside. Wahpeton's going to have to throw it way into the backcourt here. 18 on the shot clock. Steffens gets it across again, splits a double team. Picks it up at the elbow. He's in trouble. He's got to give it up to Mauk. Mauk drives left, kicks corner. Gilbertson with 6 on the shot clock. He drives. Little mid-range floater. Can't get that to go. Rebound into the hands of Jack Dietz. Dietz quickly up court. Gilbertson going to get whistled for a kick here. So decent look at the end of the shot clock there for Gilbertson. Just can't get the floater to drop. Baseline inbound goes up top to Meidinger. Tries to put his shoulder down and drive. He's blocked off by DeVries. Good defense on the perimeter, Braden Steffens. Grovers going right back inside to number 2-3. Meidinger gives it up. Little swing pass, spin move in the lane. Nice finger roll there, number 10, Jack Dietz. Beautiful finish, 4-0 Grovers. Mauk gets it across half court. Steffens and Mauk playing a two-man game on the outside. Steffens with it, drives left. He's going to go up and get blocked. I believe that was Dietz on the block, but the ball goes out to Kubla. His three-pointer, no good. Tipped out of bounds on the rebound attempt by Aiden Saunders. So good drive there from Steffens. He gets blocked. Basketball caroms out to Kubla. He can't get the 3 to go. Fresh shot clock here for the Huskies. Steffens the triggered in. Mauk, left wing, double team. Gets it over to Kubla. He gets tripped up, no call. Steffens, a nice dump pass there for the assist to Jackson DeVries. DeVries doesn't typically score a whole lot, so if they can get him going, that could be big to add that to the arsenal tonight as Oak Grove throws it away. Aiden Saunders trying to tiptoe the sideline there, steps out of bounds. So the Grovers with some good pressure here in the backcourt to start the game against Steffens, forcing him to kind of split a zone double once he gets up there. Steffens and Mauk working against the press. Steffens across the timeline. Steffens pulls up at the free throw line, short, gets his own rebound, one dribble, right hand off the glass, gets that to drop. 4-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Full court pressure here from the Huskies. Grover split it. Meidinger is going to barrel over Jackson DeVries, and he gets the charge call. Jackson DeVries, a bucket and a charge so far, just over 2 minutes into the ball game. That one's on Meidinger, who they've been looking for him often, so if you can get him in foul trouble, that could be great for this Huskies team. It's Gilbertson and Steffens this time working against the press. Stolen away from Steffens. Nice little wraparound pass and a finish at the rim. Assist goes to Aiden Saunders, and the finish goes to Carter Wendelbo, I believe. Or Kai Zabel. Into the corner, DeVries dishes it to Mauk. He misses the three. Steffens with a second offensive rebound. Contact at the block, can't get it to go. Wahpeton does, however, corral the rebound again. 26 on the shot clock. Good handles there by Mauk, and another assist down low. This time it's to Jack Gilbertson. We're all tied up at 6 with 5:02 to go. Oak Grove's going to lose it on their own accord on the baseline. And this one will go back to the Huskies. So both teams putting the clamps on to start this ball game defensively. Gilbertson has it after the inbound. Fresh shot clock for the Huskies. Steffens, quick step off the dribble. That one's nothing but net from about 18 feet. Huskies by a bucket. 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Steal at half court by Trayton Mauk. Here comes Kubla, full head of steam, finger roll over the top of the defense. 10-6 Huskies. Oak Grove quickly up court. They've got a 3-on-2. A little bit quick on the trigger. It's going to be a turnover. Carter Wendelbo throws it into the Huskies student section. He's going to hear something from them. Gilbertson, Kubala, Steffens in the backcourt against this press. Gilbertson back to Steffens. Wahpeton has it on their side of the court. Into the corner. Nice little pump fake from Trayton Mauk. Ball's tipped away into the hands of Gilbertson. Pass over to Jackson DeVries. A nifty spin move, but he's too hard on the shot. Rebound Grovers. Strong drive to the basket is going to draw a shooting foul on DeVries. And that's Noah Meidinger. Listed at 6 foot. He looks taller than that. He definitely plays bigger than that. Just went straight downhill, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw up. That one drops. Meidinger's got 3 points. Landon Ralph's going to check in for DeVries. Had the first bucket of the game for the Huskies and also took a charge. Second foul shot from Meidinger, rims out. 1 for 2 trip, 10-7, Wahpeton leads. Mauk nearly travels, bounce passes it over to Gilbertson. He swings to Steffens. A long 2 from Steffens is short. But he's able to tip the pass into the hands of Kubla. So Wahpeton gets possession back here with another steal. Up top, Kubla. He'll drive right. Dashes towards the hoop, misses hard off the backboard. Rebound Steffens to Gilbertson. He'll drive in the lane, get bumped, give it up. Baseline. Kubla, he's trapped. Swings it up top to Landon Ralph. He swings it over to Mauk, and we have 23 on the shot clock. Mauk with a little Euro step finish on the left side of the hoop. Huskies by 5, 3:26 to go here in the first quarter. Oak Grove wasting no time getting the ball up court. They're going to launch a 3 off the front iron. Nice tip out by Meidinger, but the rebound goes to Gilbertson. Gilbertson outlet pass to Kubla. He's got an angle. He's going to draw body contact before the shot. So Wahpeton taking a page out of the Grover's book there and trying to get out and run. Kubla saw an angle to the hoop and able to force a foul there on number 1, Kai Zabel. Steffens will trigger it in. It's Steffens, Gilbertson, Ralph, Kubla, and Mauk on the court. Into the corner to Gilbertson. Up top to big play Trey. He'll dribble between the legs, give it up to Steffens. Back to Trey. Trey tries the right side, splits a double team. Steffens lets a 3 fly. Yes! Right in Steffens. Shooter's going to shoot. Tipped out of bounds on the outlet by Bjorn Kubla, and we're going a million miles a minute here. Steffens up to 7 points. Now that he's seen a couple go in, watch out. Skip past Grovers, another 3 up in the air. That one's long. Rebound in the corner. Smart play there by Mauk. Instead of chasing the ball near the end line, he just boxes the Grovers out. So Oak Grove's gone cold. Wahpeton leads 15-7 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It'll be Gilbertson working against this press here. It's a one-man press, but it's full court. Gilbertson splits it, gets it up to Landon Ralph. He'll look to the elbow. To Kubla, gives it up to Steffens. He drives and kicks Mauk. Air ball. Rebound, Meidinger. Quickly up court. Carter Wendelbo gives it up. Baseline drive's going nowhere. They're going to settle for a deep three. Off the mark. Rebound, Mauk. He finds Jack Gilbertson streaking up the middle of the court. Can't finish with the left hand. Steffens can't pull the rebound down. Grover's basketball. Three-point attempt. Short. Good rebound by Landon Ralph there, fighting off two Grovers, hanging all over him. He'll draw the foul call. So Oak Grove just can't buy a bucket here. Wahpeton with a chance to extend the lead to double digits. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter on your CFI scoreboard. It's 1-3-1 zone. Gilbertson gets it across with 2 seconds to spare. Into the hands of Braden Steffens. He's pushed back to 28 feet by a double team. Kubla drives baseline, nothing there. Back to Steffens. Gives it up. Wahpeton swinging it around the perimeter nicely. They pull it out with 10 on the shot clock. Mauk kicks it to the corner. Gilbertson, drive. Fall away jumper, long. Rebound Grovers. Oak Grove loses the handle right in front of the camera here on KBMW News Live. That was number 21, Will Olson, with the turnover. Final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Wahpeton in control, 15-7. Steffens, bounce pass, baseline corner to Kubla, gets it right back to Steffens. Swing over to Gilbertson, who finds Landon Ralph inside. A nice back to the basket drop step move for two. Huskies up by 10 now. Nearly a carry on Meidinger. He drives and kicks. Three-pointer on its way off the back iron. Meidinger skies for the rebound, but it's Trayton Mauk ripping that basketball away. Up court to Steffens. No slowing down tonight. Steffens does pull it out. Steffens at the 28-foot line. Into the corner to Gilbertson. Back to Steffens. 20 on the shot clock. 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. Mauk trying to find a seam, but Oak Grove all over him. Inside to Ralph. Kicks it back out to Kubla. He's trapped in the corner. Back to Ralph. Fadeaway jumper. Knocks it down. Landon Ralph. 4 quick points at the tail end of the quarter for Lando. Wahpeton, biggest lead of the ball game, 19-7. Pull-up three-pointer for the Grovers is long. Rebound Steffens. 5 on the shot clock. Kubla, 3 on the game clock. Gilbertson is going to draw a foul with .9. And I meant game clock, not shot clock, folks. There's less than a second left in the first quarter. Wahpeton quickly gets the ball up court. Jack Gilbertson gets fouled with less than a second remaining. Gilbertson's first free throw is money. It's 20-7 Wahpeton. So a big lead here for the Huskies in the opening quarter. Gilbertson 2 for 2 trip. Grover's 0.9 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll get it off in time, but it's high off the glass. 3/4 court shot, no good. After 1 quarter at the Dawg Den, Wahpeton a commanding 21-7 lead over Oak Grove in North Dakota Division A boys basketball. We'll be right back with the second quarter after a quick word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Voice of the Valley and watching on KBMW News Live YouTube.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco Gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. It's been all Huskies so far, 21-7 after one quarter. They lead Oak Grove. Jack Gilbertson and the Huskies get the basketball first. Gilbertson picks up his dribble. He is able to give it up to Trey Mauk. Top of the key, it's Kubla. Scoops that pass, tries to pass it block to Landon Ralph. It's stolen. Ralph's going to pick up a frustration foul. So Oak Grove's going to get the basketball after that foul on Landon Ralph. Good job splitting the defense. Kick to the corner, back to the top. Another three for the Grovers, short. They can't get anything to go. Landon Ralph is going to kick it up to Jackson DeBreeze, and he finds a cutting Kubla in the lane. He rolls it off the rim and in. Good spin on that finger roll from Kubla. 23-7 Huskies. Turnover, Gilbertson. Ball bounces back to Oak Grove, actually, and they're going to shoot a three, and that one's long. Offensive rebound, Grovers. Trying to save it in bounds. Can't do it as Kubla takes it. So just a litany of turnovers here for the Grovers so far at the Dawg Den tonight. Can't get anything going against this Huskies team. Gilbertson top of the key. Gets it tipped out of bounds. 23-7. We're a minute into the second quarter here on KBMW News Live YouTube. Trey Mauk will trigger it in front of the stands. 12 on the shot clock for the Huskies. It's Landon Ralph on the wing. Up top, Jack Gilbertson. The freshman dribbles with his left hand, kicks it out to Kubla, lets a three fly. Bang, bang, Bjorn. Knocks it down, gives Wahpeton its largest lead of the night at 26-7. Braden Steffens will check back in here. Kubla now leads the Huskies along with Steffens, a game-high 7 points apiece. Alex Cummings going to get some action after absolutely dominating the Grovers in the JV game. Had a blocked a shot on like 3 of 4 possessions when I got here earlier. Grovers pass it over the top of Steffens. Coach Jeff Ralph imploring his team to stay down on the shot fakes. 19 on the shot clock for the Grovers. Free throw line jumper off the back iron. Landon Ralph with another strong rebound. We'll see what we have here. We're going to have a charge here. Jackson DeBreeze using his wide receiver speed to run up the sideline. Landon Ralph tried to hit him with an outlet. Grover kind of slid in there, and Jackson DeBreeze just took him out. Hard contact. That's going to be a player control foul on DeBreeze. Looks like both players are okay. And Grover is desperately trying to cut into this lead, but they only have 7 points. Top of the key, Jackson DeBreeze, great pressure. Corner three-pointer up, short, rebound, Steffens. 2-on-2 opportunity, Steffens and Landon Ralph. Steffens says, I'll do it myself, and draws the foul. So Braden Steffens, a guard, had Landon Ralph flanking him to the right, keeping up stride for stride. Sometimes when you got the element of deception there that you might dump it off, it's the best thing just to take it to the rack yourself when you're the point guard. First shot from Steffens, up and in. 20-point Huskies lead, 27-7. Kai Zabels is going to check in for the Grovers. Landon Ralph, Trayton Mauk checking out for the Huskies. On the floor for Wahpeton, Alex Cummings, Jackson DeBreeze, Jack Gilbertson. Bjorn Kubala and Braden Steffens as he makes it a 2-for-2 trip at the charity stripe. Full court pressure now from the Huskies. Great lateral movement here by Steffens. Kubala joins him in the trap. They nearly get a 10-second call, but the Grovers able to split the press in the nick of time. Another three from Oak Grove, and this time they stop the bleeding. That was Aiden Zuger, number 24. It's a good job by Jack Gilbertson dipping in the lane. He'll draw the foul on the jumper, and he'll knock it down. High degree of difficulty and a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play for the freshman. So just when the Grovers hit a three, Gilbertson answers back, but he can't make the free throw. Offensive rebound, Bjorn Kubala. Kubala rushes the pass into the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of his teammate Steffens. Oak Grove basketball. So we talked about Oak Grove putting up 80-plus points in a couple different games this year. They've got 10 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Another three-pointer, this time in motion. Bank is open. Aiden Zuger, back-to-back threes. He's feeling it, uses the window. 30-13 Wahpeton on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Kubala drives right into the body of a defender. Then he runs over another one, and he's going to get called for a charge. Aggressive play there by Kubala, but Grayson Doctor steps outside of the restricted area and takes the brunt of that drive. And a little bit of a spark here from Oak Grove. I know they're down 17, but back-to-back Zuger threes. A charge there from Grayson Doctor. They have a little momentum. Quickly up court, tipped by Alex Cummings. Just missed that one on KBMW News Live. Wasn't expecting Oak Grove to throw it a three-quarter court off the inbounds, but that's exactly what they did. That's one way to break the press. Cummings again going for the steal. This time he's called for the foul. Can't be too mad at that. Coming off the bench. Probably a lot of adrenaline here. A guy who primarily plays JV has been playing his best basketball lately. He's getting some varsity minutes. Dribble handoff on the perimeter. Into the corner. See if Zuger lets it rip again. This time he's guarded by Kubala. Cummings rips the basketball away. It's going to be a jump ball. So Cummings tips it out of bounds. Then he gets a steal going for gets a foul going for the steal, and then he draws a jump. So Alex Cummings with his hands all over the basketball here in the second quarter. 30-13 Wahpeton. Let's take a timeout presented by High Camp Construction, called by the Grovers as they're just trying to stop this high-flying Huskies offense. 4:44 to go in the first half. Wahpeton leads by 17 on AM 1450 KBMW.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number one today.
Timeout presented by our friends at High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Wahpeton off and running here, 30-13 lead, forcing an Oak Grove timeout. Number 24, Aiden Zuger knocked down a pair of threes for Oak Grove, but Alex Cummings coming into the game and throwing a wrench in things, a couple deflections and forcing a jump ball for Wahpeton. There's Zuger right on cue underneath, slips behind the defense off the inbounds, drops a point-blank bunny, 30-15. Steffens trying to get Wahpeton into something here against this zone defense. Gives it up to Gilbertson, back to Steffens. His defender slips. Steffens drives. Nice drop pass down low to Cummings. He blows the layup. Then Cummings was surprised to find himself so wide open. And look at that. Pickpocket by Trayton Mauk. He'll get the assist to Steffens. Corner three, Zuger, air ball. Steffens trying to get the rebound, but it's going to go to Oak Grove. Stolen away by Kubala. Gilbertson, he's going to drive in on the defense. Uses the contact and kisses it off the glass. Oak Grove's got a chance at the rim just like that, and they missed the layup short. Steffens with the rebound. Fast-paced action here tonight at Husky High. Steffens slows it down, 25 on the shot clock. Wahpeton up by 19. Under 4 to go in the first half on your CFI scoreboard. Right side of the hoop, it's Kubala. This time he'll get the block call. Cha-ching, and one, Bjorn Kubala. He was able to pull up, gear down a little bit before elevating for that layup. Get the benefit of the doubt as the official signals for a block call. Count it. 36-15, Wahpeton. Last time, Kubala was just full steam ahead. This time, some good body control. Chance for 3. Won't make the free throw. One-hand pass up court to the Grovers. Second pass is picked off by Jack Gilbertson. Steffens pestered by Kai Zabel. He's going to eventually give it up here to Kubala. Over to Landon Ralph, who had 4 points in that opening quarter. Back up top. Steffens over to Trey Mauk, 14 on the shot clock. He turns it over. Stolen by Zabel. Mauk tries to get it back, but he tips it out of bounds. So Mauk gives it to Zabel. Mauk wants it back. Mauk pokes it out of bounds. After all that, we got Grover's basketball on the baseline right in front of the camera. KBMW News Live YouTube. 2:58 to go in the opening half. All Huskies, 36-15 on your CFI scoreboard. Nice little no-look pass blocked by Bjorn Kubala. Quickly up court to Steffens. He'll finish over the block attempt. Goes crashing into the padded wall. That reads Wahpeton Huskies. Quickly gets back on defense. Wahpeton by 23. No-look pass in the middle lane again from the Grovers. And it's Kubala again. This time he steals it. Last time he blocked it. Getting those big paws all over the game. Kubala, some of the biggest hands you'll ever see. Of course, he played quarterback for the Huskies All-Stater this season. 2:20 to go in the first half. Tipped out of bounds by number 20, Aiden Saunders. Number 5, Carter Koenig. Koenig checks in. He's a 6-foot junior guard. Steffens just looking for somebody to get the ball to. He does finally inbound it. It's Mauk up top, 14 on the shot clock. Steffens, top of the key, gives it up to Mauk. Little pump fake, crossover, right, left. Rises up for the jumper, air ball. It's going to bounce out of bounds. So a couple air balls tonight from Trayton Mauk, who had 0 points against Central Cass. They're going to need some offense out of him down the stretch this season. Another three-point attempt on the way for Oak Grove. This one not defended at all. It drops Carter Koenig. So it took him about 10 seconds after subbing in to score. Steffens dishes it off to Mauk. Little pump fake gets the defender in the air, and he'll finish 40-18 Wahpeton. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Double team near half court. Grovers are going to get another wide open look at a 3. Third one of the half for Aiden Zuger. Zuger's got 11 to lead all scorers, but his Grovers have a big hole to dig out of here. Dribble handoff Steffens to Mauk. Mauk dribble handoff to Kubala. Another dribble handoff to Gilbertson. He drives to the right side, finds an opening, lays it in. Gilbertson up to 10 points. We're going to get a blocking foul here on the Huskies. Steffens with 13, Gilbertson with 10, Kubala with 9, Ralph with 4, DeVries with 2. That's who's on the court right now. Wahpeton over the limit. That's going to send Aiden Saunders to the line. First one is good for Saunders, cuts it to 20. Second foul shot from Saunders, nothing but net. 19-point Huskies lead, under a minute to go in the first half on your CFI scoreboard. Braden Steffens brings it up court, gives it up to Landon Ralph. Bounce pass straight Mauk. Steffens gets to a cutting Mauk in the lane. He's fouled just above the block. Oak Grove with a foul to give, so Wahpeton will have a baseline inbounds play here. 38.5 to go on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock, so 3.5 second difference. As Jack Gilbertson checks out of the ball game, he'll get some high five from the Huskies bench. Steffens inbounds it to Carter Hockert. Looks like Wahpeton's going to run a motion here on the perimeter. Let's try to run this shot clock down, hold for the final shot with a massive 19-point lead. Mauk drives in, kicks it back out. Under 20 on the shot clock. Coach Jeff Ralph calls for a set here as they'll try to design something. Instead, Braden Steffens sees an opening, decisive drive to the basket, lays it in. Braden Steffens leads all scorers with 15. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shot blocked at the buzzer here by Bjorn Kubala. Contributions from all across the box score for this Wahpeton Huskies team, and they're looking like a new breed. 44-23 at the Dawg Den. Coming up next, we got your Minn Kota Egg Products halftime show. I'm Robert Wannick, and you're listening to AM 1450 KBMW, streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube, i3G Sports Network.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. I'm Robert Wanick at the Voice of the Valley. You can also watch this game on KBMW News Live. We're almost to 500 subscribers, so if you'd be kind enough to hit that subscribe button, you can follow Wahpeton and Breckenridge Athletics all year long. We'll also have Legion Baseball for both towns as well. Speaking of Breckenridge, they were supposed to play tonight against Long Prairie Gray Eagle, the 6-5 Cowboys, trying to get a tune-up in before they go to DGF for a big Hartle Lakes Conference game on Thursday. Long Prairie Gray Eagle had some issues, could not make the trip tonight, so here we are, here in Wahpeton, and the Huskies have not disappointed. 44-23 halftime thumping over Oak Grove. A lot of ball game left, but Wahpeton completely in control with a swarming defense. We don't have the turnover numbers, but double digits for sure in the first half for Oak Grove. We do have the scoring, however. Let's start with the Grovers. Noah Meidinger, he had 3 points to start the ball game as the Grovers had a lead out of the gates. That's all he had in the first half. So Coach Jeff Ralph and his squad quickly taking away whatever was working down low for the junior forward Noah Meidinger. 3 points for Carter Koenig. He checked in at the end of the first half and 10 seconds later dropped a 3. Jack Dietz with 2. Kai Zabel with 2. Aiden Saunders with 2. And the man of the hour for Oak Grove, Aiden Zuger. 3 triples, 11 points to lead the Grovers. Aiden Zuger, a junior forward at 6'3", and a ton of juniors and sophomores on this Oak Grove team. So, the cupboard's not empty as they move forward second half of this season and, of course, the future. But for the Wahpeton Huskies, Braden Steffens, he leads all scorers with 15 points. Bjorn Kubla has 9. Trey Mauk has 4. Jackson DeVries has 2. Jack Gilbertson has 10. And Landon Ralph has 4. And I'd like to point this out. Landon Ralph, 4 points. Jackson DeVries, 2 points. Both of those coming in the first quarter. So setting the tone, getting a double-digit lead, you get 6 points for those guys, from those guys who you're not counting on to be some of your top scorers. And to do it right at the start of the game, big momentum for the Huskies there. Everybody else was able to kind of feed off that and get comfortable, and then the big scores just started popping off. Braden Steffens, 15, Jack Gilbertson, 10, Bjorn Kubla, 9. The freshman Gilbertson has consistently been the top scorer on this team 2 or 3 different games. Braden Steffens has the most well-rounded bag when it comes to skills, scoring skills, and he's shown that off again tonight. Missed a couple shots early, but like I said, shooter's going to shoot, and he just kept stroking the basketball until he saw a couple drop in, and that's never a good sign when Braden Steffens starts to heat up and you're the other team. Bjorn Kubla, defensively, great. He's got a shot, a blocked shot. He's got 3 steals, and the 9 points from him, just a bonus. And it's been, defensively, it's been Trayton Mauk kind of in the pressure, the full court pressure, making sure that the Grovers eat up a lot of that shot clock before they even get to the other end of the floor. We're going to take a quick break here. Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show, your #1 grain marketing and agriculture supply company. It's Wahpeton by 19 at the break, 44-23 over Oak Grove. You're listening to AM 1450 KBMW. streaming on KBMW News Live YouTube, part of the i3G Sports Network.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Welcome back to the Dawg Den, and the Huskies are howling tonight. 44-23, dominant first half over the Oak Grove Grovers, led by 15 points from Trayton Mauk, 10 from Jack Gilbertson, 9 from Bjorn Kubla. Everybody up and down the roster, including Alex Cummings, Landon Ralph, and Jackson DeVries, had their paw prints on the first 16 minutes. So we'll see how Oak Grove tries to attack this Huskies defense, which has forced a number of turnovers in the first half, speeding Oak Grove up. Lots of errant passes out of bounds, dribbling it off their own leg, things like that were initiated by the pressure of the Huskies. We've got 8 minutes on the clock, both teams ready to break the huddle. One more half here on AM 1450. I'm Robert Wanek. Thanks for joining me tonight, especially you Breckenridge fans who were hoping to watch the Cowboys versus Long Prairie Grey Eagle. That game postponed. You get a little North Dakota Division A bonus basketball tonight. Huskies coming right at the camera in the second half on KBMW News Live. Trayton Mauk with the basketball. Up top, Steffens over to Gilbertson. Jackson DeVries dipped into the short corner. Gilbertson tried to smash the basketball in there, but it's tipped out of bounds. So way over by the Huskies student section. They'll inbound it from the baseline. Thrown away. Tough spot to inbound the basketball. Scoring opportunity for the Grovers to start at the rim. Can't finish. That was number 20. Steffens, circus layup on the other end, gets it to drop before I can finish. Aiden Saunders misses on one end. Braden Steffens, lefty finish at the other. Wahpeton can do no wrong tonight. Quick three-pointer up. Nice shot there, number 10. Jack Dietz drains it, cuts it to 20. Braden Steffens up to 17 for Wahpeton. He thought about a three there. Instead, pulls it out, looking for a better shot. Over to Gilbertson. Corner three, Kubla rattles out, DeVries with the putback. Oh, board. Jackson DeVries elevates and tips it in. 48-26 Wahpeton. Kubla and Steffens, double team up top. Stolen away by Trayton Mauk. Here he comes. 3-on-0 break for a pack of Huskies. And Kubla deposits the layup. Man, the Huskies are mushing here in transition. Foul in the lane is going to knock down Meidinger. So we got a foul in the paint here on Trayton Mauk. 50-26. Wahpeton knocking on the door, trying to set a new high water mark here for scoring on the season. Meidinger finally gets a look in the post, but Jackson DeVries rides him out. Nice short floater off the glass, drops Jack Dietz. So Dietz 5 points here in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter. Trayton Mauk working on the wing. He'll give it up to the point guard, Steffens. Over to Gilbertson. Back to Steffens. Back to Mauk. Short corner, DeVries. Kick out, Mauk. Mauk drives, cross-court skip pass to Jack Gilbertson. Three is hard off the iron. Trayton Mauk goes for the board, tips it out of bounds. So Kai Zabel and Trayton Mauk, battle of 5'11 guards there for the rebound. Gets tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Oak Grove. Zabel gets the inbounds in. He'll get it right back, or he won't. Thrown away into the Huskies bench. Quick trigger there by Carter Wendelbo results in a turnover. Fresh shot clock for Wahpeton. They inbound in front of the Huskies bench. Steffens takes a look at the defense. No one steps out. He says, I'll take it. Three-pointer, Braden Steffens, 20 points for the Electric Junior. Wahpeton 53, Oak Grove 28. It's kind of a look from Steffens like, are you serious? You're going to let me shoot this? And Jack Dietz says, I want in on the action. He hits a three of his own, his second of the quarter. Nice hang time there for Jackson DeVries, but he can't finish the layup. Trayton Mauk comes out of nowhere for the steal. He's blocked at the rim, able to retain the rebound. Nice shot fake, Kubla. Little hook pass to the corner, Gilbertson. Three-pointer short. Into the hands of Kai Zabel. Up top, it's Dietz. He's been white hot to start this second half. Three-pointer on the way. That one far left. Misses everything. Carter Wendelbo caught that one in motion. Not sure he ever got a good grip on the basketball. As Steffens brings it up for the Huskies. 22-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Steffens picks the dribble up. Over to Gilbertson. He swings it far wing to Trayton Mauk. Back to Gilbertson at the top. Back to Steffens. He lines up another three. Gets that one to go. 23 points. Don't look now, but Braden Steffens is putting up some gaudy scoring numbers tonight. Driving bucket for Dietz, who's having a monster second half for Oak Grove. He's just got to have his team catch up with him. And a steal and another bucket for Oak Grove, Aiden Saunders. So two quick buckets. We're going to get a warning here, a delay of game on the Grovers for tipping the basketball out of bounds. 21-point lead for the Huskies, but both teams playing at the same frenetic pace. And here comes Trayton Mauk, full speed across half court. He pulls up on a dime and gets Oak Grove to run him over. A smart play by Steffens there, not like sticking his tail end out or sticking his leg out to draw the foul, just literally stopping to draw the foul. Kubla up top, picks up the dribble. Gives it up to Steffens, over to Gilbertson. Short corner drop pass in the soft spot to Trayton Mauk. He dribbles it out to the three-point line. Skip pass over to Kubla. He wants a three off the back iron. Mauk soaring for the rebound. Passes it out to Gilbertson, and it's tipped out of bounds by Meidinger. So even on the rebounds that Oak Grove gets, it's got to be an annoyance that Trayton Mauk is jumping up, tapping at the ball, you can hear his footsteps when he comes breaking down, trying to get a rebound on those long ones, careening into the corner. He's just all over the place like the Flash. As we get a timeout here for Oak Grove, Wahpeton 56, Grovers 35. We'll take one with them, presented by Highcamp Construction at the Voice of the Valley.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Welcome back to the Voice of the Valley after that Highcamp Construction timeout. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. It's been all Huskies. Somebody opened the kennel and let them run wild tonight. It's 56-35 at the Dawg Den. No looking back for Jeff Ralph and company. As Oak Grove is still trying to cut into this lead. One man helping him do that here in the second half has been Jack Dietz. 6 points, all of them coming after the break. As we get back to it here. Into the backcourt, Wahpeton will start this possession with Braden Steffens, who leads all scorers with 23 points. Steffens gives it up to Kubla. Kubla to Gilbertson. Back to Steffens. He picks it up at the free throw line, passes it top of the key to Gilbertson. He'll give it up Landon Ralph. Landon Ralph pestered by Meidinger. Ball makes its way over to you-know-who. It's Braden Steffens. 5 on the shot clock. Looks like Kubla's going to take the last shot. Nope. Gets it inside to Mauk. Kick out Steffens to beat the shot clock. Air ball. And since Meidinger can't control the rebound, it's going to be a shot clock violation. So rebound would have went to Meidinger, but he kind of fumbled it, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. End result the same. Oak Grove with the basketball. Gilbertson defends a contested jumper there off the mark by number 28 and Saunders. Rebound, Trey Mauk. Steffens brings it into the front court. Guarded softly by Meidinger, who's given him plenty of space. We've seen Steffens fire that three when he's given some space. He'll get it on the wing, drive to the left. Dish it off to Trayton Mauk. Mauk drives into the paint, goes off the glass with the right hand, smooth pirouette bucket. Goes all the way from the left baseline to the right block for a layup, and it's 58-35 Wahpeton. Meidinger on the other end drives in, tomahawk pass over his head. Three-pointer from his teammate, no good. Tipped out of bounds, going to the Huskies. Wahpeton is fed off this pace tonight. It has suited them well. Kubla bounces it over to Mauk. He'll try the baseline, nothing there, pulls it out. Gilbertson has it poked away. Landon Ralph's going to try a three in the corner. Landon Ralph lines it up, knocks it down. Lando with 7 points tonight, playing some good basketball for this Husky squad. Meidinger throws it away. It's Gilbertson with the steal. He takes a shoulder to the mouth at midcourt. It's going to be foul on the Grovers. Fouls on Jack Dietz. The lone bright spot for this Grovers team here in the second half. Steffens is going to check out and get a breather. And Gilbertson will handle point guard duties. Wahpeton knocking on a 30-point lead here. Jackson DeVries back in the ballgame, gets it up to Ralph. Swings over to Kubla. Nice bounce pass from Kubla to DeVries. He does the same thing from Kubla to Gilbertson, who does find DeVries, who deposits the bucket. DeVries up to 6 points. Three-pointer on the way for Oak Grove. Air ball. So Landon Ralph with 7, Jackson DeVries with 6. 13 big points from those guys tonight. Gilbertson drives in, loses the handle. DeVries able to pick it up at the block. Out to Landon Ralph. He wants another three. He misses it. But it's Trayton Mauk with an offensive rebound. Trayton Mauk, a premium rebounder at 5'11". It's hard to find those players. Wahpeton triggers it in on the baseline, inbounds up top to Mauk. Fresh shot clock. Mauk over to Jack Gilbertson, near wing, KBMW News Live YouTube. Gilbertson dribbling to his right, handoff to Landon Ralph. Takes it to the top of the key, picks it up, gives it up to Jackson DeVries, 20 on the shot clock. DeVries with a little body bump, gets it into the hands of the point guard, Jack Gilbertson. Gilbertson to Kubla, right down the seam, off the glass. Kubla's layup rolls out. Kubla tips it over to Mauk, and Mauk throws it off of Oak Grove. Mauk threw it right off 21's foot, and it's going to stay with the Huskies. You talk about effort plays there that win you ball games. Kubla misses after a tenacious drive to the bucket. He tips his own rebound to Mauk. Mauk throws it off Oak Grove. And those are the teams that are hard to beat, the ones that keep coming at you. Wahpeton just does get the inbounds into Trey Mauk. Over to Kubla. Kubla thinks about a three, gets a step on the defense, pulls it out. It's Mauk. Mauk just ripping the basketball around. Gets tipped away, gives it up to Jackson DeVries. Gilbertson in the corner. Out to Kubla, wide open three. Kubla on an island, splashes it home. 66-35 Huskies. Talk about an offensive explosion here for a team that's been quiet at points. This could be a turning point for Jeff Ralph and the Wahpeton Huskies. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oak Grove out of system, not sure what they want to do with this final possession. Ooh, good handle, shake and bake, three-pointer, short. Some pretty looking handles there from number 28 in Sodners. He went behind the back, then he went tween the legs, but he can't get the buzzer beater to drop, and Wahpeton leads by 31 as we head into the final frame here at Husky High. Once again, Wahpeton 66, Oak Grove 35 on your CFI scoreboard. We'll be back in about 30 seconds with the fourth quarter. This is KBMW News Live, part of the i3G Sports Network.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to the Voice of the Valley. Wahpeton coming off a pair of losses to Central Cass and Kindred. Had a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to wash that away tonight. They're up by 31 as we start the fourth quarter. Oak Grove in town for the Division A matchup. Fourth quarter starts with a Trayton Mauk steal. He'll get the ball back here on the wing. Mauk drives free throw line, gives it up to Alex Cummings. His pass is tipped out of bounds. Jackson DeVries just lets it go into the student section. 20 on the shot clock for the Huskies. Braden Steffens inbounds it to Bjorn Kubla. Kubla over to Alex Cummings. He gives it back up to Kubla. Kubla gets it tipped away, but there's going to be a little bit of a hack on the arm there. Will Olson. And this is an Oak Grove team that beat Central Cass, the same Central Cass team who came in here and beat Wahpeton. Steffens inbound to Kubla. He runs into a wall, gives it back to Steffens. Kubla, wide open three, gives it up, short corner to Mauk, back to Kubla. Two dribble drive, picks it up, turns it over. Aiden Sugaru at 11 points in the first half, stuck on 11. He dives on the floor just trying to maintain possession of the basketball, as does Bjorn Kubla. It's going to be tied up for a jump, and the Huskies steal a possession here. They'll get the basketball. Kubla inbounds to Braden Steffens, excuse me. Steffens gives it back to Kubla, near side wing in front of his own bench. One dribble, throws it to the right wing to Jackson DeVries. He gives it up to Mauk. Mauk at the top of the key. Rip through with the basketball, picks it up at the elbow. Back into the hands of Kubla. Kubla getting a lot of touches on offense tonight. Steffens wide open in the corner. Steffens Curry makes it rain. You could thank Turner Blofis for that one, my quick-witted colleague. But seriously, the kid can shoot. Braden Steffens up to a game-high 26. Make it 28. As he gets out in transition off the steal, scores another bucket. Zuger on the baseline. Alex Cummings using that length to disrupt it. Tips it away. Nearly a turnover. Zuger gets it back. Blows it at the block. Gets it stripped away, and this time the Huskies are going to hang on to it. Tough luck down low from Zugers. The Huskies making life hard in the paint. 71-35 Wahpeton, final 5 minutes. Kubla, three-pointer, uncontested, long. Good box out there by Zuger, but he can't maintain the rebound. It's rolling on the floor. Trayton Mauk and Braden Steffens getting into a frenzy there. Oak Grove able to advance it to the other side of the floor, missing a three. Out to Zuger. He'll try for his fourth of the ball game, and he'll get it. So Zuger's first points of the second half. Stolen away by Oak Grove. Euro step in the lane. Floater is short off the hands of Carter Koenig. Overall, pretty good game for Zuger. 14 points to lead all Grovers. This Huskies slowing it up now. 4 minutes to go. 30-plus point lead. 15 on the shot clock. This has been an impressive all-around performance for Wahpeton against a 2-6 Grovers team that's played some of the best teams on the Minnesota side and some darn good North Dakota Division A teams. Three-pointer up for Jackson DeVries. I'm not sure what happened there. Basket's good. Jackson DeVries. Foul on Trayton Mauk, off ball. That is the case. So Mauk's going to get called for a push away from the ball. Basket's going to count. Jackson DeVries up to 9 points. Pleasant surprise from that young man tonight. Chipping in nicely in the scoring column. He's capable. He's just not one of the first, second, or third options on this offense, but tonight he's gotten all the high-quality looks he can handle and turned it into 9 points. Wahpeton up 74-38, 3:22 to go in this one. We'll take a timeout presented by Highcamp Construction, AM 1450, KBMW.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally.
Welcome back to Husky High. 74 points for Wahpeton after that baseline triple from Jackson DeVries. 74-38, they lead Oak Grove here. 3 minutes to go on your CFI scoreboard. Wahpeton trying to move to 4-3 on the season. Alex Cummings getting some good minutes after what I mentioned is a dominant JV game. He contests a jumper there and rips down the rebound. Alex Cummings, the big man on campus here in the fourth quarter. Jack Gilbertson, the freshman, he's running the point here. Braden Steffens on the bench with 28 points. Got to be close to his career high. We'll check that after the game. Jamison Cook's going to fire a three. Why not? Let him cook. Jamison knocks down a three. 77-38. Cook now playing defense on Zuger, leading scorer tonight for Oak Grove. Cook all up in his grill, forces him baseline. Cook tips that one, but Oak Grove gets it out to the perimeter. They'll look inside. Working on Carter Hockert. Over the top. Shot no good. Rebound by Cook. So a nice little stretch here for Jamison Cook coming in. Jamison Cook, a 5'11 senior guard. He's got it on the right wing, throws it to a cutting Hockert. Hockert bobbles it around, comes down with it. Gets it out to Gilbertson. 15 on the shot clock. Huskies can milk this one out, leading by 39. Into the corner, it's Jamison Cook. That one is taken away. Taken back again by Gilbertson. He's going to drive to the hoop. Nice little turbo button there. Gets the blocking foul in the restricted area. It's like when you're playing Madden and you just keep tapping it, trying to get the edge on the defender. That's what Gilbertson did there. Hit another gear. He's got a chance to go to the line here for 2. Gilbertson's got 10 points. First free throw is hard off the back iron. Huskies with a good chance to hit 80 points tonight. 93 seconds left to do it. So the Huskies will just drop back and play some casual defense here with this game in hand. 40-point lead for Wahpeton. Grover's turned this one over. Is by far the highest scoring game of the season so far for Wahpeton. 78 points right now. They had 68 at 4 wins, and that is the season high coming into tonight. So first time eclipsing 70, first time eclipsing 75 for Wahpeton. Hockert up top to Garnett Anderson. Anderson with a little crossover over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson just running the shot clock down. Dribble handoff to Jamison Cook. Nice swipe through there from Cook to maintain his balance. Gives it up to Gilby. He goes between the legs, gives it up to Anderson. Back to Gilbertson, 3 on the shot clock. Gilbertson drives high off the glass, and the freshman has 13 points. Wahpeton hits 80. Grover's still trying to hit 40. Zuger. Beautiful floater. Luka Doncic style, just stops and shoots a set floater from about 15 feet. 80-40, Zuger up to 16. Shot clock is off. Huskies content to dribble it out. That's going to do it here. Largest point total of the season for Wahpeton. They double up Oak Grove, and they move to 4-3. 80-40, that is your final. Massive night for Braden Steffens and company. Steffens finishes with 28 points and gets to take the second half of the fourth quarter off on the bench. Watch his teammates have a little fun, too. We'll come back with your scoring numbers as part of the Miller Realty postgame show in just a few minutes. AM 1450, KBMW. 80-40, Wahpeton tops Oak Grove in boys basketball.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco Gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show at the Voice of the Valley. Wahpeton puts up 80 on Oak Grove, 80-40. We see J.D. Gomez down here for the Breckenridge Cowboys. They did not have a game tonight as their game was postponed. Leading scorer Gomez and the Cowboys, they'll reschedule that one, and they'll take on DGF later this week on Thursday, and they'll take on Wahpeton on Saturday, 7:30 nightcap game of the border battle at NDSCS. But right here, right now at Husky High, a huge 40-point win in Division A basketball for Wahpeton over the Grovers. Let's get right into it with your Essentia Health player of the game, and it's got to go to Braden Steffens. Steffen pours in 28 points tonight, 15 in the first half, 13 in the second half, so consistently laying it on Oak Grove. Not sure what his career high is. Ask him here on KBMW News Live YouTube, but he was doing it all, and it came pretty effortlessly for him. They just weren't stepping out to guard him from three. A couple times he kind of looked at him like, are you serious? Have you not seen my highlights? And he just kept hitting wide open three-pointers. As Turner Bloff has said before the game, Steph Curry, spell it out, S-T-E-F-F. So Steph Curry, also known as Braden Steffens, drops 28 points tonight. He is your Essentia Health player of the game. And I was hoping for a big game out of him because he's been kind of up and down this year, and he certainly did not disappoint. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the rest of your scoring numbers, and then we will jump into your Red River Agency play of the game. So we'll have scoring from Oak Grove and Wahpeton, and then we'll pick a play of the game for you here on AM 1450 KBMW. Essentia Health player of the game, Braden Steffens with 28 points.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bayer Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bayer Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bayer Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. 30.
After a little glitch in the matrix there, we are back on the air on AM 1450 KBMW, and I'm going to be joined here by our Essentia Health Player of the Game, Braden Steffens. He poured in 28 points tonight, surpassing his previous career high of 26. He was knocking down three-pointers, driving in the lane, just doing a little bit of everything. Let's go through the Huskies scoring quick. 28 from Steffens, 9 from Jackson DeVries, 13 from Jack Gilbertson, and then we also had 7 from Landon Ralph, 6 from Trey Mauk, and 3 from Jamison Cook. So we're joined here by Braden Steffens, who scored 15 in the first half, 13 in the second half after missing a couple shots early in the game. Shooter's going to shoot, but where does that confidence come from for you to keep shooting when you don't start hot?
I just know that if I stop shooting, if I miss a couple and stop shooting, it's not going to be good. We're not going to win games, so I know how to keep shooting, and I find my way.
Yeah, you definitely got to keep the clip loaded when you're one of the top scorers, and before the game I was like, really disappointed because I wanted to do a Breck game tonight. I didn't get to do too many, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll do the WAP game, but I hope it's like a Braden Steffens legacy game. That's what I texted Turner Blofis, and he texted me back and said, Steffens Curry. So your new nickname's going to be Steph Curry, S-T-E-F-F. So winning a game by 40 points like this after 2 losses, what were you trying to execute tonight out of practice that you feel like you guys did execute?
I feel like on our past 2 losses, we didn't have enough energy, and today our energy and our defense, and it just led to our offense doing good.
So moving on to the border battle this weekend, can you talk a little bit about what the feeling is playing in that game and what you're looking forward to most about being on the big court at NDSCS?
Well, it's fun because there's going to be a lot of people there like usual, and you know most of the people you're playing to. That makes it a little different, and there's always a lot of energy, and it's a really fun game.
Were you a little bit surprised tonight that they didn't step out on a couple of those three-pointers? I saw 2 or 3 of them in the second half where you kind of paused for a second, thought maybe they were going to come out, and they just didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I was waiting to see if they'd come out to waste more of the clock since we were up, but they didn't, so I just kept shooting it.
And a little bit about what it's like playing defense with Trayton Mauk. Once we get the steal totals tonight, that's going to be fun to watch. But what's it like flying around with a guy like Trey?
Well, he's the fastest guy I've ever seen, so he can get a steal anytime he wants.
And the last thing I wanted to ask you, defenses have been keying on you, so you've been a little bit up and down this year, but there's got to be some kind of elements to your game that you have put a focus on improving. What are some parts of your offensive bag that you have either improved or are looking forward to down the stretch?
I think so far this year I've improved my three-pointing. Last year I didn't shoot that much, and this year I'm shooting a pretty high percentage right now. And I just want to keep up with my mid-range and finishing and work on my passing a little bit too. It's been off.
Well, I think they were a little scared you were going to blow by them on the closeouts, so they just decided to stay home, and you made them pay. And for everyone else who didn't stay home and tuned in tonight, you were treated to a career-high 28 points from Braden Steffens, your player of the game. When we come back, we're going to talk about your plays of the game on AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
let's cap off this Miller Realty postgame show with your Red River Agency plays of the game, your trusted hometown agents. We were just joined by Braden Steffens, who popped off for 28 tonight, fulfilling my request for a Braden Steffens legacy game, so thank you, Braden. But the plays of the game tonight, it's really hard to pinpoint one because there was nothing super flashy that Wahpeton did. It was just relentless wearing on this Oak Grove team, defensively, offensively, being multifaceted, everybody scoring. Landon Ralph, Jackson DeVries coming up with, let's see how many those two had, 16 big points for those two to help this total. But for your Red River Agency plays of the game, I'm going to go with just all of Trey Mauk's steals. It was just nuts watching him run around. Like Braden just said, he's the fastest guy he's ever played with, ever been around, and he was everywhere tonight. Offensive glass, defensive glass, full court press, passing lanes, on-ball defense. So your Red River Agency plays of the game, Trayton Mauk with his relentless pressure, and we'll throw in a bonus one here. Jamison Cook coming in at the end of the fourth quarter and watching the senior put up a three and knock it down. So Jamison Cook getting in on the action and joining this to help Wahpeton hit 80 for the first time this year. So Trayton Mauk with a flurry of steals, Jamison Cook coming in late, and it's always good to see the senior knock down a three at the end of the ball game. Those are your Red River Agency plays of the game, your trusted hometown agents. One more time from the Dawg Den, Wahpeton 80, Oak Grove 40, and Wahpeton is back above 500 at 4-3. I'm Robert Wanick signing off. We'll see you Thursday as the Huskies have another home game here, Lady Huskies this time. And Saturday, do not miss the border battle, Breckenridge and Wahpeton squaring off. Girls basketball at 6 o'clock, boys basketball at 7:30. On the campus of NDSCS. We'll have that on B92.7 FM and streaming on our YouTube. Good night. We'll catch you tomorrow, Kicking It Country 2 to 6 at the Voice of the Valley.
Tonight's Wahpeton basketball game was brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.